Wakisashi's Tea House. Konnichiwa minasan, this is Gray from Wakisashi's Tea House over in Japan. Are you Genki? I'm Genki, thank you. Happy New Year, by the way. Let's hope 2022 is an awesome one. Okay, today I want to do a quick review of Spawn, issue 325, which came out today, Wednesday, January 5th. Is that right? Yeah, I think it is. It's still priced at the awesome Spawn price of $2.99. Now, this issue is written by Rory McConville, and it's got art by Carlo Barberi. This dope-ass cover is by Bjorn Barends. Very gory, very violent. Nothing to do with the story, but anyway, it looks dope. So, I've got a confession to make. I've been enjoying Spawn. I'm quite new to it, as you know, if you've been watching my reviews. I'm pretty new to the title. I've been buying it since about issue 300, and it's been great fun. But this issue, to be honest, it's a bit of a filler issue. You can skip it and you won't miss anything. So, anyway, disappointing. But let me show you a bit of the art, the interior art. Here we go. Carlo Barberi's been doing a great job on Spawn, in my opinion. And as you can see these pages, there's some great art inside, but a lot of it is kind of not up to his usual level. You'll see when you see my story breakdown later on. So yeah, disappointing. Not as much action. There's a lot of talking, a lot of art that kind of feels a little bit unfinished or, rushed. And it's not Todd McFarlane writing. It hasn't been for the last 2 issues, but apparently he's writing the next one. So let's hope it picks up a bit, because yeah, compared to King Spawn and Gunslinger Spawn, the main Spawn title has been disappointing to me, and I think to a few people from what I've seen on reviews. So anyway, enough from me. I don't like to moan, I like to keep it positive. So let me take you through the story. Here we go. The issue opens with a chase through a forest. We meet Centurion Spawn and we hear that he was ambushed 2 days ago. Now let's pause a minute and look at the armour. Isn't it cool? I love the design there. He looks like a Centurion, a mix of a Centurion and a Hellspawn. So, who is the foe who's pursuing him? We're told that this being sparks fear in all of Hell's armies. Wow, who could it be? Shtak! Centurion Spawn gets blasted by some kind of energy. He's down on the floor. It says the outcome may already be written. Bang! He gets hit again. Apparently his countrymen would be so shocked to see Centurion Spawn brought down onto the floor, so low, so weak. In his own time, he's wrestled armies, but now he's a long way from home. We hear, translated from Latin, "Let me die with honour." Who is it? Who grabs him? The Forsaken. Now this is new to me, I don't know the character, maybe you know who it is, but the Forsaken is dragging a knocked out, unconscious, possibly dead Centurion Spawn through the forest. Next, we get 4 pages of basically conversation, narrative, just telling us that Spawn, Al Simmons, must be prevented from taking the throne. That's all we learn in all these pages. There's a lot of talk, a lot of narrative, a lot of speech bubbles, as you can see. Okay, they're asking, where is Spawn? Where is Al Simmons? Here he is, we find him, and it says, Al never intended to become a public figure. We are also reminded that Al's attention has been consumed by a serious number of threats over the last few months, and apparently there's only one man who can help fix the problem. So, who is it? His name is Arnold, and as he enters his apartment, he's grabbed by Spawn's cloak. "Where's Cogliostro?" says Spawn. "What are you doing to me?" Arnold is freaked out, of course, but Spawn demands that he tell him where Cogliostro is, and there's a reference to Spawn's Universe issue 1. That's the last time that Spawn saw Cogliostro, and he thinks he was in trouble. Arnold tells Spawn that he thinks he's gone into hiding, and then we're reminded that the last time Spawn and Cogliostro's paths crossed was when they were both prisoners of Disruptor on the Omega Island. Okay, let's go panel to panel for some violent Spawn action as Spawn chases down every lead he can to find out where is Cogliostro and what's happened to him. Okay. We're told that the last time he was seen was in a meeting with somebody called Fegredo. Who's Fegredo? Asked Spawn. Apparently he's a mid-level lieutenant on Heaven's side. Where's Fegredo now? Asked Spawn. He's told the location, and when he gets there, it's absolute carnage. There's a bloodbath in front of him, and it means whoever killed the crew is probably still there. Ah! There's a scream from through a door. Spawn boots through the door and sees... What is it? Some kind of predator. Hiss. It launches an attack at Spawn. Then, right at the cliffhanger, the scene switches to what appears to be a hospital, and we meet Dr. Gerard Milner. He seems to be examining some kind of creature on the table. Then we're shown a number of different creatures who are being kept there in a kind of zoo in different pens. Cordelia's there. And in the final page, we see 1, 2, 3, 4 different hellspawns. And we're told that they've got plenty to choose from. To be continued. That's where the issue ends. Next, we're treated to some of the Spawn team's favourite covers over the last 30 years. Can you see them? What do you think? I recognise Spawn issue 1 there. And on the next page, there are some great covers here. As you know, I only started really collecting seriously from around issue 300, so I'm not familiar with a lot of these, but I love this creature here on the top right. I like the vampire-style Spawn hanging upside down here in the middle, top middle. Not sure about the white cover for 301, but of course it was a record-breaking rare variant. There's a great one of Gunslinger Spawn here at the bottom, and then next to him is Plague Spawn in the middle, and finally Medieval Spawn. So, how about you? Which is your favourite? We're reminded that issue 1 of The Scorched, the team-up book, is due out in January, well later on this month. Then we're told that in issue 326, next month, Spawn creator Todd McFarlane will be writing. And finally, we get the variant cover for this issue, which is by Don Aguillo, or Willow. I think it's cool. It's got nothing to do with the issue, but look at that. Is it Cygor? Looking awesome. Okay, that's it for my review. Please let me know what you thought. If you leave a comment, that'd be great. As I said in my intro, I was a bit disappointed with this one, but anyway, hoping for the best in the next issue. So, as always, thank you so much for watching. This is Gray from Wakazashi's Tea House, signing off for the night. Matane. Wakazashi's Tea House. Please subscribe.